So, what up guys, Seiishizo here. A short introduction or like developer notes on like the new 2A that's coming. They don't have a new dungeon actually added this time, they just add one of the units. So, you've seen the preview before, something is coming. So, Jubago, a few others already guessed it's gonna be the Griffon. Well, it is the Griffon. Thing looks like a boss. That thing actually looks freaking badass though. So that's cool. So then, what skills? Because everyone is thinking like, okay, stuff that's already used is probably not gonna be that much changed, right? Like the Bernard himself, huh? Still using that one ever since 2016, 2015. I don't know when I started, but yeah. So it will be added to Carazon. It's stated somewhere. I already checked like a little bit of the skills. So just to go over it like real quick and give my opinion on it. So Spectra, this is like the old Spectra and this is the new Spectra. So what changes? Skill 1, same. Skill 2, it doesn't consume his own HP anymore. Is that really interesting? Yeah. Maybe useful for still TOA bosses. This thing was used for like killing TOA bosses, like mainly TOA hard, like way back in the days. Currently, people just Lauren and twins the boss, and it's not a big deal. So, is that really that interesting? Nah. Skill 3, instead of just the speed debuff, it also gives attack power debuff. Again, makes it useful for TOA autoing. So this is pretty much like a TOA set. So I would rate this one like overall like probably a 2 out of 10, and in TOA maybe like a 5 out of 10 or something. So that's what I would say, just like naming some numbers. So first skill, same. Second skill changes. Okay, so the second skill changes to after the attack, your attack bar increases by 30% for each harmful effect granted on the enemy target. So you do armor break and defense, or armor break and attack power debuff. So that's 2. That means 60 if you land both. Is it really that interesting? Nah. Whoa, that was some heavy lightning. Damn, that was some real life lightning. I have no clue of the mic actually. I saw something flashing from the corner of my eye, and then it was like boom. No clue if you actually hear that on the mic. That was crazy loud. Okay, then this thing is also used for roll boss, so people are gonna probably there's another like additional thing that might be interested for like actually leveling more of these. So I'll get back to that in a second. So keep that in mind. It's a brawl boss. So then the third skill, it inflicts a critical wound, critical hit, I guess. The damage is according to your max HP and speed. In this case, it will also, the damage will increase by 15% for each harmful effect. So it's kind of like S2 into S3 will do a decent amount of damage. I would rate this unit overall probably, I would say a 2 out of 10 as well. Like in general, like this is not that interesting. Like armor breaks into like doing more damage. Like there's a bunch more units that do that. There you need setups, you need strippers. You won't use this in RTA. You could use this in guild battles, but it's not that interesting. It's just an overall roll boss unit still, I guess. Then the Bernard skill 1 is actually changed. Oh, for Bernard it's changed to skill 1. With an 80% chance decreasing. No, wait, they added the middle part, lol. Instead of adding like something at the bottom, they added it within the middle. So for Bernard, they decreased the attack bar by 15% for 80% chance on a first skill. That's actually freaking useless. That's one of those minor changes that is like, what is it gonna do? Then again, Bernard is still gonna be your speed booster. You're gonna illusion something and it's done, or whatever. Like Bernard, Galleon, something, done. So that's not that much. Third skill is untouched, otherwise it would be OP. So I kind of understand the reasoning of doing that. Then attacks the enemy with body slam, weakens their to debuffs, and it does damage according to your speed. That makes Bernard actually interesting because Bernard becomes a cleanup unit better than it was before. So I used to run like a speed crit damage attack Bernard, like way, or speed crit rate attack Bernard way back in the day, and like first skill could actually do like up to like 20, 25 Ks on like retashes or even more. I think it was even more. I think it did even like 30 Ks. But now skill 2 will also do that amount of damage, probably, I guess. Depends on the multipliers, but I guess that's decent for like a cleanup. Let's say you use like the team you've probably seen me use is like Pisama, Bernard, Galleon, Alicia, and then you kind of get fucked over by a retash. If you then have like a speed crit damage attack Bernard, it will probably kill the retash really easily. So that's a decently interesting one, and I guess most people will build this. If you're still using Bernard, you're probably gonna make this at some point. Then we have the light one. First skill is not the same. Not the same. What did they change? It recovers 30% here. Recovers the amount of damage that you inflicted. 30% of the amount of damage that you inflicted is a heal to all allies. Are you gonna heal that much with it? Like, let's say you hit a 10k and you heal 3k, so you heal AoE 12k. That's a decent heal, but I'm not sure if this thing is easily gonna hit like 10ks. That's what I'm saying. I guess so. It's a decent AoE heal. It's probably really good in like the Dark Raid. Like if you need a unit for Dark Raid, that's probably, or Dark Rift it's actually called. Dark Rift, this is probably a really good unit for Dark Rift. Then again, you need multi-hitters in the Dark Rift, so then it actually is not that interesting. Whatever. Weird as unit. Second skill is still doing the same. It's the same skill as Spectratify one, and then yeah. Okay, and the third skill increases. That's the same. It reduces the damage and it increases the damage to dark units by 100%. That's too specific. Again, Dark Rift, but besides that, you're not gonna be, unless you're fighting how to play or like some guy that just spams like dark units at you all the fucking time in RTA. Would you actually build this unit against like the dark LD spammers in the freaking game? No, you would not. I would. Okay, I didn't rate Bernard. I would rate Bernard like for his upgrade. I would rate him like. Bernard is still good. I would rate him like 7 out of 10, I guess. 7 out of 10. It's just Bernard was already good, and there's like a slight upgrade to him. So yeah, I would say give him 7 out of 10. It's yeah, positive. This one I would give probably 3 out of 10, I guess. Is it worse than the other two? No, you're as bad. 2 out of 10. 2 out of 10. Not interesting. Then the dark boy, the dark one, the dark Ferris. So first skill is exactly the same. On a critical hit, he will stun. Yep. And it does damage according to speed. Yep. I think this stun is 100% when you crit. I'm not sure if there's a resistance check on that one. I'm not 100% sure about that. Second skill is actually changed. Is it? Yes. Oh, that also does damage towards your defense. That's interesting. Defense. Okay. And then his third skill normally increases defense by 50 and recovers 20% of the damage inflicted to the enemy as HP. Okay, so it's a self-sustaining healer. And then it's that the same. Your attack will always land a critical hit on the target who is lower defense than yours. And that's where it gets fucking interesting. That's where it gets really strong, because you could go 15 crit rate. If the enemy has lower defense than you will crit. And by that means you will stun. So this thing, like the third passive, can proc like an additional passive on the skill 1. So that's really nice. So if you have higher defense than the enemy, this thing could be super annoying, and first skills will pretty much always freaking stun on this thing. That's just, it's really a stunning machine. this thing has a higher stun rate than Leona has, for example. And especially against units now that have lower defense than you, that's an interesting unit. I would rate this one. I'm not sure about his base stats. I already opened that, so yeah, let's see. Let's see. Base stats. Base stats. He has really low. That's such an odd thing. You're a defensive type unit. I'm not sure if you can see it all the way on the screen, but his defense and yeah, you probably cannot see it on the screen because it's too far to the side. It's a 550 defense. So with the new awakening, I hope that's upgraded a bit because 550 defense is really low, so that actually makes it difficult to stack into a higher defense than the enemy. While you're gonna go speed, crit damage, defense probably, so it's not that difficult to have more defense than most other units. I guess? Yeah, I guess. It's gonna be a squishy on HP thing like fuck by bombs and whatnot. Yeah, okay, that's interesting. Okay, then we made some adjustments. Second awakening. This is also interesting. Second awakening skill adjustments. So it's difficult to like get a shit ton of these things, and like Devilmoning is pretty painful. I Devilmont Mina and Miho and a Lucia, right? Yeah, I Devilmont 3. Wow, Jesus. Um, so and due to the limited amount of dimensional hole energy, this thing becomes quite a pain to, like, it's gonna take you a sick long time to actually um, farm these units and just get those units and use those as skill ups. Because you also need like the whole process of getting the unit, max skill that unit, Devilmon it, second away or not Devilmon it, second awakening it, gonna cost you 200 hours of dimensional hole energy. So because of that, they are reducing the amount of skill ups that a unit needs for second awakening. I guess this will count for all of them. So including the previous ones we already did. And additionally, if you already have leveled up skills beyond the reduced skill up, the difference will be paid as Devilmons and sent to your inbox. So this actually means for the people that already, I like people like me that Devilmont units already, I'm gonna get 3 units worth of Devilmons, like half-ish, because they just reduce it. It doesn't become 0, they reduce it. So I'm gonna get like, I don't know how much they reduce it, but I get those Devilmons back. For people that actually farmed 6 Elusias and then actually like skilled her up that way, well, you need more than 6 Elusias. I think you need like 8 or 9. And that's like 1,000 hours of dimensional hole energy. Too much. But yeah, you're gonna get Devilmons for that, doing that. Okay, that's actually fun. Wait, so they actually here it shows like it's 332, 3-3. Okay, so most units, like if I remember correctly, Miho and Mina only have first and second skill, and they're both 4-4. So it kind of looks like these things just become like 3-3, 3-3. So I guess like they reduced it by like 25%. Oh, these are actually the fairies. Wait, what? Yeah, they just give like an. I thought I was looking at the. I thought I was looking at the actual birds, but these are the fairies. But I guess for. Yeah, for all of them, it probably means like that. Right? Wait, they're not just doing the fairies, right? They're not just doing the fairies, right? Yeah? Or are they just doing the fairies? After the skills are combined, so yeah, the effect rate, blah blah blah, will still remain the same. Yep. Okay. You will achieve 3 Devilmons. Okay, but is it just for the fairies? Not for the others? I don't know. Wait, what? Am I being stupid right now? What the fuck? Oh, then they have like fun 6 year special rewards with various updates. Looks cool. That's in April, I guess. I think it's in April. So I guess we see another development node soon. I'm just. What the? Did I miss something? It just shows for the fairies. Is this just an example? I think this is just an example. I think I'm losing my mind. I think this is just an example, and it's gonna be the same for all of them. Like it's gonna be reduced on all of them because they can barely say like, oh, just second awakening adjustment, blah blah. This would have been called like fairy adjustment if they don't have it like that. So I guess this will work for all of them, and it's the same for all of them. So I guess for like each max skilled unit, you'll get like 2 or 3 Devilmons back. That's my best guess. So I'm gonna get Miho 2, Mina 2, and Elucia 3, I guess. So I'll get 7 Devilmons. That's actually perfect because then my chi was max skilled. Ha, nice. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I hope I didn't make you even more confused than I am right now. I hope it works like that I say, and it's not only the fairies, but every freaking thing. And so, yep, Seiishizo here. Peace out, and let me know in the comments what you think about this update and the Bernards. I just call them Bernards. The Griffins, doesn't matter. I think this one might be interesting. This one, I don't necessarily say it's gonna be top tier RTA, but I think it's gonna be gimmicky-ish RTA, like RTA tier lists. Yeah, like I would rate him probably like 7 out of 10. I think some people will like to use him, but still, if he's, let's say you have full immunity, this thing is instantly countered. Done, nothing. You bring a Josephine, this thing is countered, done. So it's not like the oh my god best unit ever, because I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of YouTubers, content creators, blah blah blah, whatever, are gonna be like, this is the most crazy thing ever. I think it's not that crazy. I think it's quite good, quite gimmicky-ish, but it's not gonna be like the insane OP. It's not gonna be the insane OP. It's gonna be useful in certain situations. And I already wanted to end this video, but as you guys know, and you have been subscribed already to this channel, and if you haven't already, you should do it right now and hit that like button and push other buttons like notification bell and like whatever other website you are on. Also push those buttons unless you're in quarantine, so you're looking at dirty shit. Wait, I'm looking, no, I'm getting confused. Get to the point. Is there a point? There is no point. Am I rattling on? Yes, I'm rattling on. Talking about pushing buttons. Okay. If you haven't like ended this video already, I'm gonna end it for you. So, Seiishizo here. Peace out. Thanks for watching.